We call on Mr. Raila Odinga to accept the election outcome and not form part of a tradition of causing instability and uncertainty on African governance. Mr. Odinga must humble himself and form part of government that will address the challenges confronting the people of Kenya and not allow history to remember him as an individual who was desperate for power at the cost of the progress of his nation.
Hi, my name is Patience Oshera and welcome to the Global Insights. South African opposition leader Julius Malema has hit out at Kenya's President William Ruto for failing to deliver on the promises he made to Kenyans when he ran for office. The fiery politician said the Kenyan president was no longer the same person who campaigned and urged Kenyans to trust him with their votes. Addressing hundreds of people at Kenya University in Makueni County, Kenya, during the launch of the Pan-African Institute, Malema castigated the president for failing to put his money where his mouth is and for trying to get rid of the US dollar as a means of trade in Africa.
If President William Ruto means it, because he said so many things, and I can't locate him these days, because the things he said during election and the things he's doing now are two different things. I don't know. Because I heard him saying we need to do away with the dollar and build our own currency, but his actions are not speaking to anything of doing away with the dollar.
Malema, who is the leader of the Economic Freedom Fighters Party, has castigated the president for failing to follow the true cause of the African freedom fighters who were killed and tortured by the colonialists. He said it was wrong for the Kenyan head of state to smile and shake hands with the United Kingdom's King Charles and Queen Camilla during their visit to the country last week.
And people coming into this country, receiving a red carpet and being saluted by our own army. This is not a Kenyan army, it's not a colonialist army. The Kenyan army is a product of the Mau Mau rebellion, and those who killed our people in the Mau Mau rebellion cannot be saluted by the same army of the children of those who were killed during Mau Mau rebellion. We have a duty to stay true to the cause. We have a duty to remind the king and Britain of what they did to us. Indeed, he shows no remorse. He says this was bad, it shouldn't have happened. But he runs short of, I apologize, I am sorry. He will never say he is sorry, for because he thinks that his race makes him superior and he's not qualified to apologize to those who are junior to him.
Malema said Africans have a duty to remind the king and Britain of what they did to Africans during the colonial era. Further, Malema asked Kenyan government to be firm and decide what they want to do, either be Pan-Africanists or proponents of neo-colonialism.
One call must be made, and that call is for Pan-Africanism. It's not easy being a Pan-Africanist, for because the mindset of our people is so colonized, they are going to isolate you. They are going to look at you as if you are a mad person. They are going to look at you as if you are unreasonable. But it is a cause worth pursuing because of the generation that came before us.
Recently, the South African opposition leader asked his Kenyan counterpart Raila Odinga to retire from politics and allow fresh blood to dominate local politics.
Is of this or that individual who hasn't won elections. Shem Odinga has been trying. I think it's time for him to throw a towel and try a different candidate. Perhaps there could be a different outcome, but this is the fifth time. It can be done beyond.
This came after the Azimio la Umoja One coalition leader Raila Odinga disputed the outcome of the last election, which saw President Ruto being announced the winner. His sentiments come amidst outrage among Kenyans following the high cost of living, as well as increasing fuel prices and other commodities, which President Ruto promised to lower drastically during the campaigns the moment he takes oath but remains mere promises. Share your thoughts on the comment section. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.